Aloha, good morning, Friday. Hope everyone had a wonderful week, and I'm very excited today. We have a special guest speaker. Cherie Rose is joining us today, and she's the president of Rose Collection in Los Gatos in California. And Cherie's been a certified interior designer for more than 30 years. Her store, the Cherie Rose Collection, she not only showcases her own proprietary designs, but hundreds of other vendors from throughout the world. And I thought today would be such an amazing resource for our listeners. As we know, living in Hawaii, we're very limited to what products we can get out there. Where do we get them? How do we get them to our homes? And this is a huge resource that I'm providing everyone today. As I mentioned, we really stay on top of our vendors list every week and try to provide that extra concierge touch to our clients, and this certainly will be definitely another resource for our listeners and also our clients. She has a beautiful, elegant, appointed showroom featuring gorgeous, luxurious beddings, huge array of eclectic accessories, home furnishings, and a complete design center. She is one busy lady. So, Cherie, on that note, good morning, and you're on the Zoom call from LA. And how has your morning started today?
It's going great. Not quite as early as for you, though. The 3-hour time difference, you had to get up early for this.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Welcome. Well, I'm just going to, one of the questions I had for you, what's the in designs, what's the in colors right now? What are you seeing that clients are looking for out there? So I know you're dealing with the LA market. We're here in Hawaii, but I'm sure we can use quite a few of these accessories and make our home a little more unique through your resources. So I'm just going to let you go and start talking.
Okay. Thank you so much, Caron, and thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate the opportunity to talk to your clientele base and let them know a little bit about what I do in my business and what's happening in the design world today.
Thank you.
So I have some shots that I've shared with you from my store. And
okay.
I thought that I would start off by talking to you a little bit about what's happening with color in 2021. So you probably saw previously that everything was very, very dull, lots of grays and whites, and you never really had an opportunity to bring color into your home. But I think with the COVID and just the everyone having to be at home so often right now that people are just dying for color. So the 2021 color of the year is going to be a series of blue tones. And so what I'm sharing with you right now are some shots from my store. These happen to be accessory pieces. Sometimes if you still have that gray home and you just want to bring a pop of color, the best and easiest way to do that is just with accessories. And so you can see in that photo, we've got some vases and, an urn in the background, and just little pieces like that can pop that color.
Nice.
If you go to the next shot, there we have our gray sofa, which probably most of you have right now. That's a typical look, but
yes,
we can just go ahead and bring in a rug that brings in some of the blue with a little bit of the gray background. You can see the pillows that I popped right there. With a little bit of blue, some artwork. It's a great way to tie that back in. And then you'll also notice, because gray is a cool color, that I love mixing in golds to give you warmth. Beautiful. And to warm up that cold feeling that the gray tends to bring to your environment.
And Cherie, I'm just noticing, I love that table on the left-hand side here.
Yeah.
Tell me about that table.
Yeah, isn't that awesome? Yeah, so that is a stone piece that has a raw edge on it and an iron center. And those pieces are kind of floating pieces that you can move around. So if you just want to have, a martini or a glass of wine, and you just want to put it right in front of wherever you happen to be sitting, those little small tables are easily movable.
Actually, and I've noticed in some of our interior designer stores here lately that a lot of the side tables are high tables now. I think people don't have to reach down, right?
Right, just that. And then people are looking for higher tables because of their computers. So because now that we're working from home so much more, you know, we're seeing a much higher use of those higher tables because they're multifunctional.
Nice. Oh, wow. Here we are. This is very
Jellyfish, yeah. So there's a Hawaiian influence for you right there. We are doing a lot of glass, hand-blown glass pieces right now. And that's another great way to pop in color. And these jellyfish can hang from a ceiling in any room to bring a pop of color. So a lot of people just think, oh, jellyfish in the bathroom. But, you know, I've hung these glass pieces all over, and it's just a really good popper. You see another background piece, that's a glass sconce.
Oh,
That has
nice. Yeah.
a bulb in there, and that when that's lit, really reflects those blue tones across the wall. And those come in all different colors. And you can also get those glass pieces in not just the blue tones, but an array of different colors with and without the light bulb in it.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, it's really fun, super fun.
Oh, and
So
what
now we're transitioning to, we're off our blue color now. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about lighting, because that's another place that you can really do something fun and different and change out the look of your home. And again, with the grays, cool colors by bringing in a warm bulb. And if you could see these wire meshed bulbs inside these light fixtures,
Oh, very neat.
a really gorgeous amber soft glow. And those are my favorite bulbs to use in light. They become their own decorative fixture.
Oh, very
But
beautiful.
this particular line is from Nick Allen and Vanderpump. And a lot of you might be familiar with Vanderpump because she has her own reality TV show, but she's an incredible LA designer. And is always edgy and always fun. And I have a lot of their collaborative light fixtures in my store. And that's another great way to just change up your home with a little bit of the blue, change up your home with a little bit of fun, funky light fixtures. Those are easy ways to just make it be new, fresh, and different.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
And that's another Vanderpump. So they,
Wow.
if you notice, this picture actually has a chandelier, crystal chandelier inset.
Yes.
And then it's got a wire cover on that. This is actually able to go outside. So if you have a exterior covered porch, you could put a fixture like this in there. So if you want a real statement piece, something that's wow and wild, this is just awesome. Totally awesome. Fabulous.
Outside, that's an outside fixture.
You can do it outside or inside because it's covered and they did an exterior iron finish on that. Yep. It can go in either location.
And you know, it's funny, Cherie, because I love chandeliers. I always have. I love crystal.
Yes.
And, I've noticed a lot of the modern restaurants these days, they'll put in a fixture like that with the modern restaurant, right?
Absolutely. And it's a great way to change it up and make it have an eclectic feel.
Nice. Love it. What do we
some
got?
more Vanderpump. So you can see a couple of crystal pendants there to the left.
Yeah.
And in the very, very back, those are mirrors that go up and down on that little wheel. They slide up and down. So it's just kind of a fun, funky wall element.
Oh, wow.
And then also to the right of that is another Nick Allen Vanderpump wall sconce that's very large. It also has that same concept where you can bring that light up and down on the stem with the string pulley. So very unique, very fun.
Oh, very fun. I know.
Yes.
How long has she been doing that for, Cherie?
So she just started collaborating with Nick Allen a few years ago because she was working on a restaurant that Vanderpump's husband, they own about, I think over their lifetime, maybe 30, 35 restaurants.
Oh, wow.
And she was actually ordering her light fixtures from Nick Allen because they're all so fabulous. And then they started doing some collaborating with those restaurants. And she now is working with him on all these pieces. And that's where I think you see that bit of glam on that look. So there you see again the crystal chandelier, but then it's got the funky industrial metal cover on that. And that piece again can be used outdoors because he puts those coverings on those with the outdoor finish.
It's tremendously just wow, that wow factor.
Total wow.
Yeah, there
And
we
then here you
go.
see it, this is in my showroom again, that's over a dining table. So another great way, you can see that very, very funky industrial. So I have that heavy industrial looking wood table, but then I mix it with some leather slip covered chairs and then more traditional nail head chairs. So very eclectic mixture of different types of looks.
You know, and I'm looking here going, oh my God, there's so many things in this photo. Oh, what can I buy? What can I buy?
I know.
And I mean, maybe you can share with people out there, like, you know, they're seeing your store. We don't have that many stores here. What could they do? What is your way? Maybe share your website and what the procedure would be if somebody wanted to bring in some furniture over here.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's really easy to ship things to Hawaii. I have no problem getting containers over there if you've got a large enough order. If not, we can ship individual pieces. Obviously, there's a big savings if we can do a container. You'll notice that the pricing in California is like 30% less than what you're paying in Hawaii. So even with the container pricing, you still have a significant savings there. So I'm happy to work with anybody in Hawaii and provide product and do shipping and put it together, whether it's, you know, a whole house of furniture or just individual pieces, whatever you're looking for. On my website, you can do a tour of my entire store. But my store changes almost on a daily basis because every time something sells, something new comes in its place. So I don't have backup to anything. Everything is unique and individual. So when it's gone, and then something new comes back in. So we can video, Zoom, we can FaceTime, you know, products in my store if I know, you know, what your design is, what your look is, what you're looking to achieve. But everything that I have is available for, that you see in my floor, available for immediate shipment.
Wonderful.
Instant gratification.
And I forgot to mention to our listeners today, as you know, Cherie's got an amazing list of awards. She, you know, she was Interior Designer of the Year, Home Furnishings Retailer of the Year. She's served on the President of the Western Home Furnishings Board and the National Home Furnishings Board Association. So you really are dealing with a pro. I'm not just somebody who has a shop. This person is a true professional and interior designer. How many interior designers do you have work out of your premises?
We have 6.
6, but yeah, fabulous. And
yeah,
I'm gonna, I will put a link to Cherie's website, but I'm so excited because, you know, it's so hard to travel now and people are shopping online more.
Yes.
And have that personal touch of Cherie who'll get on a Zoom call and help you through the process.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely fantastic. And